Hey, what's up?
How are you?
I'm good. Can't
Yo,
complain. You
how
know,
are you?
trying to, stay busy in this
You been
crazy time.
for sure. Have you been safe?
Yeah, I literally, what has it been? Almost, I think, like 50 something days I've been inside.
Have you been anywhere outside?
I went, I think, once to the grocery store.
You are a real one.
Yeah, I'm like nervous. So I'm just like, I'm good. I'll be in my yard or I'll stay in the front, the front of the house. But I haven't, I'm kind of a homebody, to be honest. Like, I don't know. I've always been like that. I don't need, like certain people like need to be out and they're like literally going crazy. But I'm pretty good. How about yourself? Well, I know you're in Atlanta, right?
Yeah, I'm in.
So I know y'all opened up. So how is it?
Well, people are definitely like acting like Corona just doesn't exist and they're running wild. But me personally, I am still staying inside. I haven't been around too many people or large gatherings more than 8,
Hmm.
but I've only done that maybe once,
Okay,
and that was
that's
like
good.
a
Yeah,
month ago. So
yeah.
yeah,
I
I've
was
been
gonna say I
staying around.
can't believe. I was gonna say though I can't believe like people are just out and about like just because they opened it like just like it's another day.
Yeah, and you drive by certain shopping centers, and it's like I drove by some grocery store. The line was out the door.
Just
That's crazy.
yeah. I don't know how. I was gonna say though like has it like it's been I feel like this whole quarantine it's been great in a way. It really has because I've gotten a lot of stuff done that I didn't get done beforehand. So like has it been for you? What have been the pros and cons on your end, would you say?
Well, the cons are all my shows got canceled. Wait, cons are bad
Yeah,
things, right?
the what?
Cons are bad, right?
Yeah, cons are bad. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, the bad thing is like all my shows were canceled and the tour dates that I had and I was really excited about for this summer and spring canceled. So, I mean, that definitely put a damper on a lot of things that
Yeah.
I like personally have planned with my team. So it's like we have to now reinvent, redo things. But just more so on my business side, but on my personal side, I actually really like it because it's calming. It's not so
Mm-hmm.
busy. I'm getting myself together, and it's just kind of amazing. It's like a little break.
Yeah, I was gonna say like it sucks for the like you said the shows because I love watching the shows. Like I love going to shows, so it does. But I feel like when it does go back to normal, really, I think it's just gonna take over. Like it's next year, I feel people are gonna hit so hard with like doing shows and just. I mean, it's gonna be a full-fledged year. Exactly. Yeah, but I want to ask you first. Like growing up, what was like what? How old were you when you knew you wanted to get into the business? Because I know it's different
I'm
for
sorry.
everyone. Oh, I said, growing up, what age did you know that you wanted to be in an entertainment business and really, take it seriously and, get involved?
Definitely like 12 years old. I
Tell
was
yourself,
young.
okay.
I loved music, and I wanted to just do like I grew up watching BET, 106 and Park, stuff like that. So you just kind
Yeah.
of was like, oh my God, this is so cool. I want to do this. I want to do this. And I was like, when I get older, I'm gonna move to Atlanta. I don't care what anybody tells me. That's what I'm gonna do. So I did it, and I'm happy I did it. And I knew early, very early. I wanted to be in the entertainment world.
You did know. Okay, perfect. And then growing up, like, who inspired you growing up and who inspires you now? Because I know it changes over time.
Yeah, growing up, I definitely would have watched Mariah Carey, Destiny's Child, Aaliyah, those types of people. Now, musically, I like to listen to Adele. I like Yemi Holiday. I like Burna
Okay.
Boy. There's just many people that I really like to listen to now. So it's like you
Okay.
said, it does change over time. So
Yeah. Yeah, and I was going to tell you, I love that you chose your last name as your stage name because that's how I did it too. So, and I feel like not enough people do that. I feel like a lot of people have some dope last names. Rather than using the full name, you can just use your last name. Like, it's unique, it's different, I think it stands out.
yeah,
So, yeah, I think it's really dope you did that. Like, so Like, was it hard for you to figure it out at first, or were you like, no, I'm going with this? Like,
Well, at first, I definitely did go by my full name.
uh-huh,
I've been doing music for a really long time. So
yeah,
when I moved to Atlanta, and this rapper boy, he's a producer. His name is FKI First.
uh-huh,
He's done a lot of stuff. I was on his mixtape, and he asked me, how do you want me to spell your name? And I was like, Ferow, just randomly,
yeah,
and it worked. I was like,
it worked.
okay. Delete all,
That's dope.
delete all the stuff in the past.
Yeah, and I was gonna say, like, I know you dropped Falling High in 2016.
Yeah.
So how was that, getting that big body of work out for, your fans, and like how was it, that whole process?
Working on a body of work is definitely long. Like people think it happens
Yeah.
overnight. It doesn't. I think I worked on Falling High for maybe like a year and a half because
Oh,
you have
okay,
to
yeah.
work with to find the producers, work with the right people. Do I like this? Do I like that? You record more than the song that you put out, so you have to pick through them. Which one means more to you? What are you feeling? Which ones flow better? So it's like a true like thing to put together. So
Mm-hmm.
it definitely took me a while to work on Falling High.
Okay. And were you happy, like, what how it all came out and the process? And
I
because
did.
I
It was
know,
fun.
yeah,
It was
it
really
was
fun
okay.
because I was new to
That's
Atlanta, so I was just like working with so many different people, and I was like, "Oh, these people are cool. These people are cool. These people," and I loved
cool.
it. So it turned out really good.
Yeah, and I was gonna say it's so cool because I know you and BSimone are really close.
Yeah.
You worked on I'm All Right, and then you worked on her song Poppin' together. So was it cool working? Like, I know you are friends in personal life, so it was cool to work together on songs together.
Yeah, it's always fun to work on stuff together because it's just like, what do you think about this? Cool, let's do it.
Yeah.
So it's definitely fun and easy. It's not like, you don't have to think too hard about it. So it was definitely fun working with her.
Dope,
How you
dope. Yeah, and I
doing?
love, like, you've been consistently dropping music since 2019. You did like what Des in 2019, For You, Freaky, and now Love All this
Yeah.
year. And I want to tell you, like, Love All is so dope. Like, from the cover art just to the lyrics, and I love you're doing something different with music and not doing, everyone's doing the same type of genre, I guess, that's kind of made up in people's heads. Like that
Yeah.
chill. I like you're doing like world. It's not just, like, was that important for you?
Yeah, and I think when I started traveling more and I went to
Yeah.
Puerto Rico in 2018 with my dad, the music in
Hmm.
the clubs there, the music over there, the music in Ethiopia is just worldly.
Yeah.
And, I kind of was like, I want to be international and I don't want to just be local. So, because everybody doesn't listen to R&B and everybody doesn't listen to what we typically listen to here in America. So for
Yep.
me, it was like, I want to have fun. I want to party. And when you go to certain places, they're always lit.
Yeah.
I'm like, dang, I want to go to sleep. So,
Yeah.
personally, I was like, I want to have fun. I want to dance. That's the kind of music I want to portray. And I want people to feel like that all the time. So that's what I did.
Yeah. I appreciate that a lot because I feel like it's not done enough with artists today. It's just everyone, jumps on the bandwagon, and it's just, which
Yeah.
it's not a bad thing. Certain artists do go far, but it just all sounds the same. And I'm happy with you. Like, you're doing different stuff, and each song sounds different. It's not just, you know, same body of work. And I love that you did. How important was it for you to do the Nipsey Hustle tribute on your cover? That's super dope.
Thank you. That's because uncle on there, and my
Yeah.
uncle is like a legend in East Africa. He's a singer. I have two of them, my
Oh,
mom and
okay.
brother actually. And the fact that one of them said okay to do it, I was like, come on, please, 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 just listen. And then the way he got in the studio and just murdered his part, I literally cry every time I hear my uncle's part because he was so
That's
open
super
to doing
dope.
it, and his vocals are just really powerful to me. And when I explained to him the meaning of the song, what it was about, what he should write in his part about, I
Mm-hmm.
was like, this would be perfect. And I sang in a little bit in Eritrean and a little bit in Ethiopian. So
Yep.
I
Mm-hmm.
wanted I wanted it to be like a unity song. So that's why I put Nipsey on there because all East Africans everybody loves him. But
Yeah.
he's like that go-to for the East Africans, and I wanted to just show them that we could still unite and we don't have to be like split up. So that's why on the cover I put both flags versus just where I'm from. So I just
Yeah.
wanted it to be like unity. Everybody should love each other. We should get over this stuff because if his neighbor loved him, he would still be here. So we should
Yeah.
love our neighbors, and I feel like us being neighboring countries, we should just love each other.
Yeah. No, 100%. I agree.
Yeah.
And you know, you've worked with so many great people still, but who's on your bucket list? Like, who would you still like when you retire, when you're chilling up in your mansion? You know, who's on your list?
Lauren Hill. If you're gonna say chilling in
Okay.
the, that's definitely on the bucket list. Or maybe like the Fugees.
Okay. Oh, that would be hot.
That would be lit. Okay, that would be definitely a good one. I feel like I would definitely like to work with Burna Boy. I think he's
Okay.
really dope. There's so many people. It's too many.
Too many.
Have to.
Those are the main ones. Doesn't.
Yeah, for now. Yeah.
Yeah, and you're in Atlanta, so I know music is really big. Entertainment's really big out there. Have you ever thought about doing reality TV? Because you have the Love and Hip Hop, you have the Real Housewives, you have Growing Up Hip Hop. You have so much,
Yeah.
so many platforms.
I've definitely thought about it, and it's definitely been an idea. I have a lot of friends
Yeah,
on there, but I don't want to say I'm a private person, but I just really like to make music. So
yeah,
being on television, yes, it's not about for me to be famous. It's more so getting my message across and making my music the way I want. So
yeah,
that's more so what I would like to do. And so when you get on a reality show, it portrays your life, and it might not portray you in the proper way. So that would
yeah.
hurt me
Very true.
if I went on TV and I had to fight with somebody and I don't even
Yeah,
really be fighting.
yeah. But
So
they
it's just
tempt you
like,
and provoke you.
yeah, and I don't want people to do that. I don't want kids to grow up to see to do that. For me and what I have going on, I'd rather just make my music, and if you guys like it, you like it.
That stuff. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, because that's the other thing people don't understand, the whole editing process with reality shows. It's not really what's recorded. It's
How
the
they
editing
edit
that,
it,
like you
and you
said.
might say something one day and not mean it, or you might be in a different mood, and like you said, the way they chop it up is crazy. I have a lot of
Yeah, like
friends
they
who've
make you a
done it.
complete villain for
Yeah,
no reason.
for sure.
Yeah, but I know, like you said, this time it's been pros and cons. Like, what are your hobbies usually? Like, when not doing music, what would you say you love just to do?
I like to work on myself spiritually, physically. Like I just try to be like super aligned. Like later, I'm gonna go climb the mountain in Georgia.
Okay.
I just try to stay somewhat fit because like you can just get real lazy. And when I feel like I slip lazy, like I just get unmotivated. So I like to just keep myself active. That'll be one thing. I like to journal. I like journaling and
Okay.
getting all my ideas out. Another hobby. Probably hanging out with my
So,
close friends.
yeah,
Because I don't really get
that's
to do that
dope though.
much lately.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So the music, what is your vision now for what kind of project you want to do? An EP? Do you want to do a full LP? Do you want to keep releasing singles? What's your vision? Would you say?
Well, we're definitely releasing albums here
Okay.
shortly. So I definitely want to put out an EP by the end of the year. The Corona definitely pushed it back. So definitely like an
Yeah.
EP by the end of the year. I definitely want to shoot my video for Love All when things open back
Yeah.
up. I cannot wait to do that one. I have crazy
Do you have
ideas.
the concept already?
Huh? I have
Do you
different
have the
ideas
concept?
yet, but
You do?
just 'cause I have a million ideas, we have to like put them on paper and
'Cause
figure out what is open and what can we shoot. So yeah, it's definitely in
well,
the
that's
works.
gonna be hot. That's gonna be so dope. Like I could just see something really dope happening just because the song's so powerful. So I could see you come with like a really good idea with that. Would Would you want to do like a remix with anyone on it, or just because it's such a powerful song? I feel.
I don't know if I would do a remix because I said like the song is really personal to me,
Hmm.
and because I already have my uncle on it, I feel like I would leave it
Yeah,
as this because to me that was enough. Like
that was enough.
it was like, oh, thanks, Unc. Wow.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's dope. Yeah, and you have a dope look. Like all your photos, I think you have a super like different look, and it's dope. Like, do you want to get into ever like acting or like even taking modeling mode? Like you just different and it stands out to me. Like, do you want to get into that more with the music?
I do. I definitely want to get into acting more. Definitely want to get into modeling. I love it. I think it's so fun to just create a persona and a character and live in that moment. It's so
Yeah.
dope. I love it. I can't wait to be free so we can get back to doing things.
Yeah. I was gonna say though too, like you said, you moved to Atlanta. How was it for you? Because see, I moved to LA last year by
Oh.
myself out of nowhere, but I moved back to Chicago for now because of all the craziness. But how was it for you? Like, because it was scary. I mean, I liked LA, don't get me wrong, but it was totally different from Chicago. Like, I'm born and raised Chicago, and LA is just a different, it's a different vibe, and I liked and I did. But what did you think at first?
I just always thought it would be so cool to move. So to me, I was excited to get here. And I had an uncle that lived here, so I just moved in with my uncle.
Oh,
And my
that's
mom is
dope.
one of 9, so she has a lot of brothers and sisters. So I moved in with him for like 10 months, and I had a job in Dallas, and I just had to transfer to Atlanta. So I kind of planned everything out before I told you I'm a planner. I planned everything out before I got here, and I was like, I'm gonna move in with you. I have my job, so I won't bother you, and I'll just start meeting people and I was like, I'm gonna just network when I get there. So that's what
Yeah,
I decided to do.
that's super dope. Like, was it easy to network? Because I've only been in Atlanta twice, to be honest. I always stood at the Marriott across the street from Lenox Square, and yeah, that's always where I stood. But was it easy, like, to kind of navigate through and get, meet the people you wanted to meet? Because, like you said, it's all about networking and really meeting like dope producers and writers and just people in the industry.
I really feel like I have been blessed because I feel like I met a lot of people, and I just feel like if this wasn't your purpose, I wouldn't have stumbled into people the way I had. So I really feel like I'm genuinely blessed, and I'm very, very happy that I met everybody that I met. Like, it's too many people to name, and it's just,
Yeah,
I appreciate everybody that's helped me along my journey.
yeah. And like, do you find it hard in this day and age? Because I feel like it's so different than us growing up, I feel, because before it was, you needed a label to get distribution. You needed, that's how it was. Like, you had to sign a label, regardless if it was a bad deal. At least, you were, sent out to the masses. You might not made no money off the bat, but you were
Right.
out there. Like, yeah. Like, now it's so different because you could have your own, distribution deal and be independent and really make it.
Yeah.
So, like, what are your thoughts on that? Like, was it hard for you, or, you know,
Yeah, it's definitely hard being an
yeah,
independent artist because you have to pay for everything. Nobody's here to help you.
yeah,
So, for you to be able to like try to make it to the next level, you have to see where do you put your money, what needs to be done, how do I need to do it, and it's literally trial and error every time. Every time you never really know what you're doing. It's just like I hope this
yeah,
is right.
yeah.
I done made some bad
What,
investments, trust me.
well, yeah, I think you live and learn too. I think it's like, what I'm saying, like, you got to take that chance because you don't know,
Yeah,
you know. And like, would you sign to a label if it was the right
for sure.
deal for
Yeah,
yourself? You would. Okay. Dope. Who would be in your? Who are you like eyeing label wise that you would love to work?
I wouldn't say specifically any label. It would be the label that gave me the best situation and like wouldn't try to change who I am as an artist.
Okay.
And I would really want a label that knows international artists, not just a certain genre.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask you next too. Like, you said you want to be international, so do you want to tour everywhere? Like, you want to just, yeah, because the money's out there.
For sure. I just was
The
like,
money.
before I made it back here, I got back to America March 3rd. I was in Africa
Okay.
for 3 months, and half of it
Oh,
I was,
that's awesome.
yeah. So I'm not really attached to being here. So I could be in the UK, I could be in Paris, I could be in Africa, I could be in Canada. So take me, I'll go.
You're, where would your ideal, like, where would you like to move now that you've been there for 3 months? Like, where would you like to move if you had a choice?
Move like forever, or
No, not forever. Just like to be at, to
I would
really.
definitely have a house or a spot in East Africa. I would have a spot in West Africa. I
Yeah,
would have a spot in Europe.
yeah. I don't. Like I said, that's where the money. Like, I don't care what anyone says. Like, the other, like, America's dope. Don't get me wrong, But them countries, man, and those fans, like when
That's the
they,
time of my life.
yeah, I could imagine. Yeah, 3 months. That's a dope amount of time to really experience it like no other.
Yeah, people definitely think I'm crazy, but I feel like I had the time of my life.
I don't. I give you credit for that because hey, it's something you will never forget, and it's something like if you don't do it, you'll never know. It's just people are afraid. I feel.
No, people are, and I'm just very thankful for whatever reason. I've always had that like light in me to never be
Mm-hmm.
afraid. So like if I say, "Oh, I'm gonna go to Africa," I'm gonna figure out a way to get it done. Or "Oh, I'm gonna do this," I'm gonna figure out a way to get it done because I don't feel like anything is hard if you could just figure out how to get it.
Yep.
So
So true. And people think it's so much money. I'm like, no, there's ways to maneuver around and get good deals and
you have
figure
to
it, like you
want it.
said.
You have to want to figure it out.
Yeah.
So once you can
Where there's a
figure
will,
it
there's a
out,
way.
yeah.
Yeah. And like, what has been, in your career now, what has been one defining moment so far that you're just like, dang, I'm doing it. Like,
When I was in Africa, I was like,
was
whoa.
it?
Yeah, it was amazing. Like the whole trip, the whole experience, everything about it,
Yeah.
everything from the good things to the bad things. I was like, I cannot believe I'm just over here by myself like this. This is crazy.
That's awesome. And I know, like, like you said, it's such a different time right now with this quarantine. So, what do you want to do? I guess now because this is our new normal for
Mm,
now. Because, like you said, Atlanta's open, but people are still nervous because it's not. I mean, it's not even halfway good. I feel yet. It's still
for
we're
sure.
figuring out in the world. Yeah.
Um,
So, what are your plans for 2020, and then what do you want to execute for 2021? Because really, like you were saying, 2021 is going to be the year that it's going to. Everyone thought 2020 was going to be the year, and unfortunately, it's
yeah.
unfortunately not for a lot. But what are your plans for 2021?
2020 would be definitely finishing up everything that I had started, all
Mm-hmm.
my ideas, finishing up my album. I definitely want to have 2 EPs ready by the end of the year, and I want
Okay.
my tour dates to come back by 2021. And I'm praying that my situation is more proper by 2021.
Okay. And then, like, with touring wise, I know you said you had dates already for your own, but like, who would you love to collab with on a tour? Because I know a lot of people have some dope, co-headlining tours today or a couple different
Sure.
acts. Yeah.
Honestly, there's so many artists. Like last year, I opened up for Burna Boy in September, and I would
Uh-huh.
love to go on a full tour with him. That would be so cool because I like the band setup, I like the aesthetics, I like the vibe. He would be a dope artist. World is a dope artist. There's some this is so many people.
Yeah. I was saying. But no, fair. I want to wish you thank you so much for doing this. I appreciate
No,
it.
thank you for
Um,
having me.
yeah, no, for sure, for sure. Like you're dope. Like I'm happy you're a breath of fresh air because I feel like I was saying, a lot of music. It's like I said, I'm more of a person where I'm listening to stuff from the '90s and 2000s because a lot of music today isn't.
I agree.
There's no depth. There's no. You know what I'm saying? It's like one hit wonder after one hit wonder. It's like, yeah, the song's huge, but I miss the full bodies of work, and I feel like you
I
have that, and yeah, I feel like it's not done enough, and I hope sooner or later that comes back around where artists are doing that more and more. Just
yeah.
so I miss, like you remember back in the day, you would have a full CD and look at the booklet, look at the production, look who wrote it, or the
Yeah.
lyrics.
I
Those are like the
still
good
have
days.
a case, and I will not throw them away, and I don't care, and it's actually in my closet. A case full of shoe boxes of certain CDs. I don't care.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not throwing
Yeah, because yeah, because it's the nostalgia of it, and they don't people don't make CDs anymore. So I'm just happy though, like you're doing something different, and the music it's dope, and like I said, your image, you have the whole package
Thank
for
you.
really like doing it because yeah, it's just unfortunate. I feel with a lot of artists today,
Yeah.
but I want to wish you all the best of luck. Like I said, stay safe,
Thank
stay
you.
healthy, and I can't wait to see you live. I'll either come to Atlanta one time, or
I'm
if you
coming to
come
Chicago.
to
One of my best
Chicago.
friends lives there.
Oh, in Chicago?
Yeah, she does.
All
I would
right,
love to see her.
dope,
I
dope.
was like, when you said Chicago, I was like, I'm gonna see him.
Yep, I'm right in the city. I'm literally like right by White Sox Park, which is like a mile out of the downtown area.
In Golden.
Gold Coast?
Yes. Is that the
Gold
city?
Coast. Gold Coast is like a neighborhood.
By the school, John Marshall Law or something?
Yep.
Cool.
That's right over there.
Yeah.
Right off of State Street. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm right over there. I'm not far.
Okay,
But I
cool.
want to wish you, like I said, I want to wish you all the best of luck. Like I said, stay safe. I can't wait for more music. And yes, be good and stay blessed.
Thank you so much for having me. You stay safe. Well, you definitely safe. You've been in the house for 2 months.
I'm Okay, thanks a lot. I
Bye, love.
appreciate it. Okay, bye. See ya.